Welcome back to another live day trading episode with your boy Money Spence. In today's live day trading episode, we're going to focus on a 5-minute scalping strategy to catch quick price moves at a fast rate. Without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this morning's segment. All right, family. So today we're going to be using the 5-minute scalping strategy. But before we take a deep dive into the segment, let's cover some support and resistance levels for the Qs. So at the moment, the Nasdaq, it's up 2.13%. So we have about a 613 point move in pre-market for the Nasdaq, index. At this current moment on the daily time frame, we're trading above two key daily resistance levels. So we got to be careful when we're trading on the open. We have the first resistance level that was at $725.33, and the next daily resistance level was at $733.54. The Qs, they closed on Friday at $721.34, and now we're trading in pre-market at $737.39. So when the market opens up, let's make sure we're watching the 5-minute time frame to get a clear read on the direction that the market may, follow through. We may continue to focus on a move towards the upside, or we may possibly pull back since the market is already up over 2% in pre-market. Now, when we look at the intraday time frame, we're also above two key resistance levels as well. Those resistance levels was at $726.43, and the second level was at $731.58. Now, when we look at the pre-market data, we have some key pre-market levels in place at this current, moment. So the next pre-market resistance level, that's priced around $739.25. So the market may pump up towards that level when we open up, or we may possibly pull back to the pivot zone. We have a pivot point at $736.42. If we lose that pivot zone today, I may go in for a quick short towards the downside based on how the 5-minute, time frame is looking on the EMA chart. But at this current moment, we're trading above all of our key EMAs, and the key EMAs that we use on a daily basis for the Money Spence day trading show, we're using the 9, the 20, the 50, and the 200 EMA. 2 episodes ago, we covered the EMAs, in real time. And I stated that anytime we're trading above these EMAs on the 5-minute time frame, you want to look for a move towards the upside. Now, if we pull back and we're bouncing on the EMAs, you want to use caution, and you want to try your best not to focus on a move too early. And if we break below the EMAs, we can focus on a move towards the downside. But at 9:26 a.m., we're still holding above the EMAs on the 5-minute time frame, so we may continue to move higher. I am expecting a slight pullback on the open, but we want to use the 5-minute time frame for a strong confirmation, and we'll use the 1-minute time frame for our entries. But today we're going to focus on the 5-minute time frame to capture quick price movements utilizing my 5-minute scalping strategy. The market's about to open in approximately 3 minutes. Make sure you all have your risk management in place. I'm going to be risking a maximum of $270 today. That's going to be my max risk. And if you look at my risk management settings, I already have in place just in case I don't have a stop loss in place. I have an additional max stop loss in place with my risk settings. So I'm risking about $270. Make sure before the trading day start, you have your max risk in place as well, because that's what's going to keep you in the game long term when it comes to day trading. And we also have a poll. Our poll is said, would an extra $200 change your life? So at the moment, we have about 100% of the members stated that yes, $200 on a daily basis would, change their life. So that's some interesting, results. During this live stream, I'm going to show you how to make, some fast gains within, minutes. But let's keep risk management as a top, priority. The market's about to open up in about 2 minutes. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the chat. But family, we're about to have a phenomenal day, so make sure you're ready to level up and make sure you're ready to use this 5-minute scalping strategy in real time. And remember, on the open, we are still holding our EMAs. So let's wait patiently before we take action. Let's wait patiently. The market's about to open up in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's about to be showtime, family. You're about to see some high speed day trading in a matter of minutes. With this scalping strategy, you're going to be able to capture fast price movements in a matter of seconds. And I'll show you in real time. I'll show you in real time. Whew. So we have about 55 more seconds, and then it's going to be showtime, family. It's going to be showtime. So make sure you're ready. Make sure you're ready to level up. We're about to have a phenomenal day trading day, and we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient. We are going to be patient. And if you're new to the chat, let me know where you're from. So your boy Money Spence, he's day trading out of, Maryland. Let me know where you're from if you're new to the chat. And I'll type in the chat first. I'm from Maryland. There we go. All right, so family, we have about 5 more seconds. Let's go. It's about to be showtime. Showtime, family. Let's get it. Let's see what the market is going to give us. And on Friday, a hedge fund, they spent about $85 million on long positions. So somebody knew what was going to happen, over the weekend. And I received that data from today's, biggest trades before the market opened up. We had a report that was developed for today's, biggest trades, and they showed me where the big money players were, buying that on Fridays. Now the data, it recently, just reset today when market opened up at 9:30, a.m. But let's wait patiently to see how the price is going to react around our resistance levels. And for the Qs, we have a key resistance level at $739 now. We're on the 5-minute time frame because we're going to use the 5-minute time frame for quick scalping opportunities. So we just broke above a key level. We just broke above a key level, and we're still moving higher for the Qs. Keep a close eye on the $739 level. We're still moving higher. We have an intraday resistance for the Qs at $738.98. Your boy Money Spence, he's not in any trades yet at the moment. And I recently just started receiving some alerts for the Qs towards the upside. If you look on the right hand side, you'll see the alerts that I just received. Now, keep in mind, we are already trading above some key levels on the open, so you don't want to rush into a trade. Let's see how the market is going to operate on the open. Let's see how the market is going to operate on the open. And let me go to my other platform. All right, so we had a small rejection at 9:32 a.m. But let me take that back. We're still moving higher on the 5-minute time frame. The 5-minute bulls are currently in charge. We're still pumping higher, family. We are still pumping higher. I may try to take a quick scalp towards the downside if I see some sellers developing on our chart. May try to take a quick scalp. The RSI, it's priced at $76. I said $76, 75. The RSI is priced at 75. That means the strength of the price value at this current moment is high. That's why the market's pumping at the moment, because the relative, index, it's at a high rate at the moment. But we may, possibly pull back. I'm just waiting to see if we're going to pull back. I don't want to get trapped in a position. That's one thing I don't want to get trapped in. So let's wait patiently to see what's going to happen. All right, so we have some sellers stepping in at 9:33 a.m. I'm still flat on all positions for the day. And I'll let you all know when I get into a trade. I'll let everyone know when I enter a trade. We have our next key resistance level at $740. So keep a close eye on that level. At the moment, we're still trading above some key resistance levels. So we don't have any strong, opportunities to go short towards the downside. No strong opportunities yet. And based on our volume profile zone, a lot of buyers, they stepped in this price zone right here between $737.38 through $739.40. All right. Let's see what the market is about to give us. And let me go to my other screen really quick. Let me go to my other screen really so you all can see if I enter a trade in real time. So we had some sellers right here at 9:39 a.m. If we continue to pull back, I'll step in for a quick trade and I'll place my stop loss right here at the high of this candle. All right, I'm gonna get in for a
order
quick
filled.
Right here. Let me place my stop loss right up here. I'll start off with one contract. I don't want to go too heavy. All right, so I'm currently short on the market. Let me add
Order
one more.
filled.
Holding two contracts at the moment. Let's go. Come on, keep going. All right.
Order
Let me take some
filled.
profits. All right, I just secured some profits. We're trading near the 9 EMA on the 1 minute time frame right now, family. Keep a close eye on the chart. All right, so I noticed that we had some selling pressure right here at 9:33 a.m. So I decided to go in for a quick scalp towards the downside, and I sold right here at 9:34 a.m. So at the moment, we have a net profit of $48.02. And I'm so glad I got out because look at that. The buyers, they stepped right in right here near the 9 EMA on the 1 minute time frame. Now, if we go to the 5 minute time frame, the bulls, they were still in charge. But that's why it's always important to look at the smaller time frame as well, because you can get a quicker read on the market. All right, so let's see what's going to happen next. And try your best to wait patiently, family. This is extremely, risky trading on the open. I may get back in and place my stop loss up here somewhere. Trying my best to wait patiently for safe entry. All right, so we're still moving towards the upside. Use caution. Try your best not to go short. I went short right here at 9:33 through 9:34 because I noticed that we had some sellers on our chart. Now I'm going to use caution right now, and let's wait until maybe 9:37 to see what the market is going to give us. Let's wait until this 1 minute candle close right here. Let's go back to the 5 minute time frame to see what the 5 minute time frame is giving us. We're still bullish on the 5 minute time frame at the moment. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame to get a quick read on the market. And let's go back to our big screen chart. Let's go back to our big screen chart really quick. All right, so on the Qs, we're still pumping towards the upside. We don't really have any strong confirmations to go short. I'll let you all know when I get back in. We have a key resistance level for the Qs at $740.09, and we have a key support level at $737.38. Keep a close eye on the chart, family. Close eye on the chart. Let me go back to my other screen because I'm actually looking for another, short position towards the downside possibly. I may get back in short.
Order
All right, let me
filled.
test another short position out right here. I'll place my stop loss up here. This is extremely, risky play. Extremely risky. I have a tight stop loss in place. I'll add more to my contracts if the move starts working out in my favor. All right,
Order
let me add
filled.
one more right here. Let's go. Come on. Keep going lower. There we go. I'm going to sell this position pretty soon. I would like to sell at the 9 EMA on the 1 minute time frame. All right, so we're still moving lower. Still moving lower. There we go. All right.
Order filled.
We just secured some profits The buyers, they're stepping back in right here near the 9 EMA. And the only reason I got in on the 1 minute time frame, because I noticed that the buyers, they were stepping in right here at the sellers were stepping in right here at 9:37 a.m. And if you look at the chart, the buyers, they're stepping back in. But if we go to the 5 minute time frame, we still have a strong bullish confirmation on the 5 minute time frame, but we're pulling back on the 1 minute time frame. So that's the primary reason why I'm switching through multiple time frames, just to get a quick read on the market. If we lose this blue line, I'll go in for another short towards the downside, and I'll place my stop loss up here. All right, so we have a key resistance level.
Order
right,
filled.
let me get back in right here, family. Stop loss will be priced up here. One contract only though. Only use, all right.
Order
buy another
filled.
one right here. Let's go. Come on, keep going lower. And my stop loss is actually going to be right. Oh man, it's going to be right here. All right, let me sell and take some
Order
profits.
filled.
All right, I just secured profits once again, family.
Order
Let me
filled.
buy one more contract right here. Holding one contract at the moment. All right, come on, keep. All right, I'm
Order
gonna add one
filled.
more right here. I'm short. Hopefully your boy don't get faked out. I am short at the moment. Let me add my stop loss to protect my earnings. All right, we're still pulling back. All right,
Order
let me take some
filled.
profits. All right, so far for the day, I'm up $99.58 off of quick trades towards the downside. Let me see if this 5 minute candle is going to turn bearish. If this 5 minute candle turns bearish, I'll get in for some more shorts towards the downside. We have a key resistance level up here, so keep a close eye on those resistance zones towards the upside. Let's go back to the big screen chart really quick so we can see where the key price zones are located at for the Qs. We have a key price zone for the Qs at $740.09. I may get back in for another quick short.
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna get back in right here for another quick short, family. Let's go. I'll place my stop loss at the high of this 1 minute candle. Let's go back to my other platform. All right, so I'm in with one contract at the moment. I have my stop loss up here. All right, I may get stopped out.
Order
All right, so I
filled.
just got stopped at a loss about $50 on that contract. That's why it's extremely important to have your stop loss in place. All right, so let's see what the market is going to give us. The buyers, they're still in charge for the first 11 minutes of the trading day. We do have some key resistance levels up here, though. We do have some key resistance levels. Let's go back to our big screen chart really quick to get a quick read on the market. And we're also going to see where the big money players are buying at as well. Let's go to the big money orders. So based on the big money orders, we don't have any large orders, but some individuals did load up on shorts towards the downside. So let's see what's going to happen next. Let's see what's going to happen next. So the Qs just reached a new resistance level at $740.39. I am currently flat on all positions at the moment. Let's go back to my other platform. We're scalping on the 1 minute and 5 minute time frame.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna take another quick short right here. Place my stop loss up here. Risky play. I'm risking the profits that I'm already up so far for the day. May get stopped out on this trade. The bulls, they're stepping in. I have my stop loss at the resistance level on the 1 minute time frame. I'll add more to this trade if it starts working out. And I would like to sell down here in this yellow price zone. All right, so the bears, they're stepping in. All right,
Order
I'm
filled.
gonna add one more contract right here. Let's add one more contract right here. All right, so I'm holding 2 contracts short right now. Let's see if we can get a nice pullback in this area. Let's see if we can get a nice pullback. And let me change my order count to 2. We're starting to pull back a little tad bit. I'm going to take profits pretty soon. Beautiful. We're pulling back. Keep going. All right. Let me take those profits. All right, let me get back in right here. I'll add my stop loss up here. Come on. Keep pulling back. All right. I'm going to add one more contract right here. Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Order filled.
Let's go. That was beautiful. Good stop loss is right here above the 9:42 a.m. candle. The primary reason I got in short because I noticed that we had some 1-minute selling candles on our chart. The buyers, they're trying to step back in right now. Use caution. All right, I'm going to go short once again right here. I'll place my stop loss up here near the resistance areas. And I do not want us breaking above this price zone right here. That's where my stop loss is going to be located at. I'll add one more if we start dropping lower. This is an extremely, risky play. Keep that in mind. We're still bullish on the 5-minute time frame. Tight stop losses in place. My stop loss is at the resistance level of this 9:43 a.m. candle. I don't want price to break back above that level. I'll add one more if we drop below my average cost. At the moment, we're holding my average cost. I'm down about 35 bucks on this trade. And the good thing about having a stop loss in place, you can always get back in.
Order filled.
All right, so I just stopped out. Now I'm only up about $30 so far for the day. And it's 9:45 a.m. So now we can start using the 15-minute ORB strategy. Now let's see how this 15-minute ORB is going to perform. We may continue to move higher. We just broke another key level. I may start going short right here in this price zone. I want to see how this 1-minute candle is going to close. This 1-minute candle is about to close in about 2 more seconds. All right, the bulls, they're still in charge. Use caution. If the sellers step back in, I'll go short once again towards the downside, and I'll sell near the yellow EMA. And the thing about today, you could have also went long, and you could have played the 50 EMA bounce. So you could have purchased near the 50 EMA and rode the move back up towards the upside. So far for the day, I'm only up about $30.14. At one moment, I was up about $100, but I gave some profits back with tight stop losses in place. The market's still moving towards the upside. Did anybody else place any trades for the day so far? Let me know in the chat if you did. All right, let me know in the chat if you processed any trades so far. I may go back in short towards the downside with a tight stop loss. I'm just waiting to see some selling pressure on our chart before I get back in short, because I already got stopped out on about 2 plays so far. let me set up an alert really quick. Hopefully we don't break below the price zone that I'm interested in. Let me set up an alert below 40.60. All right, I'll set up a, oh, we still pumping higher, family. We just broke another key level on the Qs. And we may go towards this blue zone up here. Let's go back to our other screen really quick. All right, so we have a key resistance level at $741.34. The bulls, they're pretty aggressive, on the open, and they're pushing this thing, higher, family. Use caution. This 5-minute candle, it's about to close in approximately 1 minute and 5 seconds. I'm trying to catch a quick short towards the downside, but it's extremely, risky, family. It's extremely risky.
Order filled.
All right, let's go back to my other screen really quick. Let's see what the market is giving us. I just went short right here in this area. I have a tight stop loss in place. And this thing don't want to pull back. This thing do not want to pull back. All right, so I'm down on this short at the moment. The bulls, they're still in charge. Use caution. Use caution. I may add one more contract if we break below my average price. Risky play though, family. We're still bullish on the 5-minute time frame. We're still bullish on the 5-minute time frame. We do have some selling pressure developing though. All right,
Order filled.
I'm gonna add one more right here. Let's go. Come on. Holding 2 contracts at the moment on the 1-minute time frame. Risky play, family. Make sure you have your stop loss in place. Or if you're long, great job. We had a beautiful long towards the upside. Beautiful long towards the upside on the open. All right, the buyers, they're stepping back in right here at 9:51 a.m. Tight stop loss in place. From the looks of it, I might get stopped out on this trade. May get stopped out. Tight stop loss in place. I'm down about $100 right now on this trade. Down about $100. And if we look at our EMAs, this is a lesson for beginners. If we look down at our EMAs, your boy Money Spence is actually going against the trend because we're still trading above the EMAs. So I honestly shouldn't be short in this price zone, but we gapped up so massively in pre-market. Man, this thing, it gotta pull back. It gotta pull back. But I do have my protection in place just in case things, go against me. Just in case. So I'm still holding my 2 contracts and I may get stopped out. You know, I may get stopped out on this trade, but I'm trying to see if we're going to break back below this blue zone. If we break back below this blue zone, I'll sell for a quick gain. I'll sell for a quick gain, and look like we're possibly about to hit my stop loss. Hopefully we don't. Yeah, hopefully we don't, and hopefully we come back down. I'm still holding my 2 contracts. I'm going to look to sell pretty soon because I've already been in this trade for an extended period. We're starting to pull back. And the one thing about day trading, you got to make sure you're managing your emotions while you're in a trade as well. You see, I didn't panic, when the trade was going against me. I managed my emotions and I just let the play, play out, and I, trusted my stop loss. So even though I was down, I didn't panic. I had trust in my stop loss. So if my stop loss, stopped me out, I can wait patiently to get back in. But right now, all right, so right now my position is starting to turn green. Come on. And you know what? Let's move our stop loss if this thing starts moving back up higher. I want to get out if it starts moving back up higher. All right, so I'm green on the play right now. Uh-uh. And managing risk, that's going to keep you in the game long term, family. All right, so now I'm green on the play. Let's see if we can get that nice pullback. I'm going to sell near this yellow EMA. I'll sell down there. I'm only holding 2 contracts, so that's not a lot. And I'll place my stop loss back up here near the key resistance zone. I'm place it right up there. If they stop me out, it's okay. I'm not taking a massive hit. That's why it's important to play have a stop loss in place as soon as you place a trade. You want to instantly put your stop loss in place. No ifs, ands, and buts about it, family, because this market can easily, reverse on us. All right, so we're pulling back. I would like to sell at the 50 EMA on the 1-minute time frame. I would like to sell down there. All right, so we're green. We're green. Come on, keep pulling back. There we go. Keep pulling back. All right, so this play, it's taking a little long to work out. I'm thinking about selling pretty soon. This play is taking a little too long to work out. And I'm going to place my stop loss right above this price zone right here now. I'm going to adjust it. All right, so we're green right now. All right, let's go. Come on, give us a little bit. All right.
Order
I
filled.
just sold.
Order
I'm going to get
filled.
back in right here. I just secured some profits. All right, I'm
Order
going to add one
filled.
more right here. I'll place my stop loss right here. 2 contracts at the moment. And I'll sell my next position down here at this yellow line. That's going to be my next sell target. All right, let me take some
Order
profits right
filled.
now.
Order
I'll get
filled.
back in right here. Let me place another stop loss. All right, beautiful.
Order
Let me take
filled.
those profits. All right, so right now I'm up about 100 and some
Order filled.
change. All right, come on, keep going lower. All right, let me place my stop loss right here. I don't want these candlesticks trading back above that price zone. The buyers, they're stepping in. Let's adjust it a little bit right here above this price zone. Let's adjust a little bit. And if we break below the yellow EMA on the 1-minute time frame, I'll add more to my contracts. But I want to see how this play is going to work out first. So we only been trading for about 27 minutes so far. And your boy, he's already up $110.32. Now, I am risking that amount on my current trade. I am risking that amount that I'm up with my stop loss in place. The buyers, they step back in at 9:57 a.m. use caution. All right, come on, what we gonna do? All right, family. So I'm thinking about adding. I'm gonna
Order
add one more
filled.
contract right here. We're starting to pull back on the 5 minute time frame. If we go to the 5 minute time frame, look what we have right here. We have a 5 minute bearish candle right here and a 5 minute bearish candle right here. We broke below this low of this 5 minute bearish candle. I'm going to add my stop loss up here. Stop loss is in place. Now, let's see if we're going to pull back. We're pulling back slowly. I'm going to take some profits pretty soon because I don't want to be too greedy, right? Your boy Money Spence don't. All right, let me take those
Order
profits right
filled.
now. I'm going to get back
Order
in
filled.
with one contract. All right, so far for the day, I'm up $145 at the moment. All right,
Order
let
filled.
me take those gains. Let me go back to the 1 minute time frame.
Order
Buy
filled.
a little bit more right here. I'm gonna place my stop loss right here, family. Oh, beautiful.
Order
All
filled.
right, beautiful. That was lovely, family. That was lovely. All right, so let's cover what just happened. Let's cover what just happened and why your boy Money Spence was going short, in real time. So we said we was going to scalp on the 5 minute time frame. However, I was on a 1 minute time frame to look for, quick entries. However, I was going against the trend. So as a newbie, try your best not to go against the trend. You want to make sure that we're holding above these EMAs. But for myself, I'm more so on the advanced side. So I'll scale down to the 1 minute time frame to try to find, faster, entries. All right. So if we look at the 5 minute time frame on the open, the bulls, they were in charge and they was pushing this thing towards the upside. However, at 9, at 9, I think 50 a.m., 9:55 a.m., we started to pull back. And I noticed that the bears, they were in charge. So I said, you know what? Let's see how the next 5 minute candle performed. This next 5 minute candle, it broke below the previous 5 minute candle. And that was the primary reason I added some additional contracts, because the move, it started working out in my favor. So I wanted to capitalize on that, momentum on the 5 minute time frame and on the 1 minute time frame. Now, if we look at the 5 minute time frame, we bounced near the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA, that helps you identify the momentum trend, right? That's identifying the momentum trend. So anytime, honestly, we're trading above the 9 EMA, we're bullish. If we're trading below it, we're bearish. And if we're hovering around it, bouncing around it, you want to use caution, right? But family, we're about to call it a day. And for the people who just joined us, for the first 30 minutes of the trading day, your boy Money Spence, he didn't make a lot of money, but I did make $162.48. Now my trade winning percentage was at 86.96%, and my average win to loss ratio was at $14.39, some odd change. So I definitely, need to improve, in some areas. But the lesson that I want to leave you all with today, try your best not to go against the trend. When the market, first opened up, I noticed that I saw some 1 minute bearish candles pulling back on the open. However, we were still trading above the EMAs. So I honestly shouldn't have been short towards the downside. But I did have confidence in my stop loss and my entries where I got in at. But my advice to you, try your best to always follow the trend, family. And that will help, propel your day trading career. But I'm about to call it a day, and I really appreciate, everyone for, rocking with your boy Money Spence. I'm out, family. Peace. Made some small gains, and I hope this session, was educational, and I look forward to seeing you all again. I'm out, family. Peace. Everyone have a safe, blessed day.